Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. So some things about this video. One, it's another sakuatsu AU with probably some like background osamu and suna. Yeah. And this AU is like a H2O / mako mermaids AU kind of. So it follows sort of the same plot as those like series. Yeah. So that's about all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, leave suggestions, comments, and everything in the comment section. And I'll see you guys at the end.
Thursday, September 23rd, 4:12 p.m., boat docks. Come on, Samu. Are ya almost finished? Stop yer whining, I think I've got it. Just hurry up. And just then the Miya twins' boat roared to life and a triumphant smile appeared on Osamu's face. See, told ya I had it. Took ya long enough. Keep talking like that and I'll kick ya off. It's not yours. It's our shared boat. And I'm the one that just fixed it. So? Doesn't mean it's yours now. Whatever, just get in and let's go. Fine. Atsumu climbed into the small motor boat, deciding to postpone their fight. Osamu untied the ropes from the dock and sat down in the driver's seat, pushing on the gas and steering out of the rows of boats. They drove out into the open waters and decided to head down one of the small bays that lead into a neighborhood in their town. Osamu pulled up by a small dock, where Suna sat on his phone under the shade of a tree in his backyard. He looked up to see Osamu and Atsumu. About time. Don't even start it with me right now. Osamu warned Suna as he walked up the dock and jumped in their boat, and Osamu pulled away from the dock. Samu, let me drive. Do you really think I trust ya with my boat? Oh my god, stop saying that, it's mine too. I still don't trust ya. Osamu, just let him drive and come sit with me. Suna said from where he sat at the front of the boat. Osamu sighed and surrendered, giving Atsumu a warning stare before getting up and moving to sit with Suna. Finally. Let's get this adventure started. Atsumu pressed the gas and sped out towards the open ocean. We probably shouldn't go all the way out to sea. Come on, don't be a prude, Samu. Fine, but I swear to God if we get stranded in the middle of ocean I'm gonna kick your ass. 1 hour later. We're fucking stranded, Tsumu. Osamu ran his hands through his hair, letting a frustrated huff of air escape his mouth, and he failed to get the engine to start for the 5th time. How was I supposed to know we would run out of gas? I don't know. I told ya we shouldn't have come all the way out to sea. Guys, calm down. Suna interrupted. Let's just paddle to Mako Island and try to get some cell reception. He gestured to the small island in the distance, holding up his cell phone showing the lack of reception. Are you serious? We can't go to Mako. Isn't it supposed to be crawling with venomous animals and surrounded by sharks? Well, do you have any other idea? No. Okay, well then we better get to paddling then. Eventually, after about 20 minutes of both Atsumu and Osamu paddling, they had made it to shore, hopping out and pulling the boat even further up the beach, ensuring it wouldn't be taken by the tide. Suna hopped out and held up his phone, getting no signal again. We're going to have to walk more inland to try to get a connection. Do we really have to? Atsumu, I know you're scared of spiders and snakes, but it'll be fine. I'm not scared of them, I would just prefer not to have to interact with them, thank you. Just come on, I'll protect ya from the spideys. Osamu and Suna start walking up the beach towards the tall trees and tropical plants that cover the center of the island. Atsumu stands by the boat for a moment, reluctant to follow, but after a few seconds he gives in. Hey guys, wait. They walk through the jungle-esque forest for almost 20 minutes with no signal still. We need to try to get to higher ground before it gets dark, Osamu says as he starts to follow a clearing in the trees up a rocky area that leads up the ancient volcano in the center of the island. He leads the way up some large boulders and jumps over the side of one back down to the ground. Suna follows. Samu, are you sure about this? I feel like we're definitely, almost positively lost. Come on Tsumu, we're fine, we just need to find a spot with signal so we can call for help. I know, but what good is help if we're stranded in the middle of a jungle? Stop being overdramatic and just jump down here. Fine. In Atsumu's attempt to jump down, his footing slipped and he felt the ground below him give in. The next thing Atsumu knew, he was on his back sliding down a steep rocky path. When he stopped, he looked around to see a large open space with rocks surrounding him, but the strangest part was the pool that was in the middle of the space. It was a bit bigger than a hot tub and looked like it led back to the sea through a small tunnel under the rock. He looked up to see the opening of the volcano above him. Tsumu. Hey, are you all right? I'm fine. He yelled back up to Suna and Osamu where they crouched over the hole that Atsumu had fell through. Can you get back up? I don't know, it's really steep. Hang on, I'll figure out a way to get ya out. And then there was a surprised yelps that echoed through the cave, and suddenly Osamu was right beside Atsumu, back flat on the ground. Oh, I see how that help is coming along. Don't start with me right now Tsumu, I slipped. Osamu groaned, sitting up and looking around. Wow, it's kind of cool down here. What, at that pool there? And at that, Suna was sliding down and landing right in front of Atsumu and Osamu. What are ya doing down here? Well, I couldn't just let both of you have all the fun. How are we supposed to get out of here now? I didn't think that far ahead. I just wanted to see what it looked like down here. Well, now we're screwed. Osamu stood up to take a closer look at the cave inside of the volcano. He looked down at the small pool in the center and saw the narrow tunnel that looked like it was connected to the sea. Look, I think this pool leads out to sea. I mean, it probably does. We could try to swim through it, Osamu suggested as he took off his shirt and shoes and set them to the side. I'm going to check it out. Wait Samu. What if you get stuck or hurt or eaten by sharks? Tsumu, chill out, I'll be fine. You and Suna just sit here for a few minutes, I'll be back. And with that, Osamu dived under the water. They both stood and inspected around the walls of the cave and at the rocky formations all around. This place is so strange. Yet, it only took about a minute before Samu popped out of the water again. It leads out to sea, it's not very long and it's wide enough to fit the three of us. So we're going to swim through there? Yeah, come on, it's almost dark. Suna and Atsumu nodded in agreement, taking off their shoes and hopping into the pool. They sat there for a minute adjusting to the water. In a few seconds a bright light began to show over the top of the volcano, beaming directly down into the pool. They all looked up to see a full moon, slowly moving into the center of the opening. Once it reached the middle point and its light was at its brightest, something strange began to happen. The small pool started to bubble and sparkle in a way all three of them couldn't understand. They felt a tingling sensation through their limbs, and after a few seconds, the moon moved out of the center and it all stopped in an instant. Wow. So that was weird. Yeah. Okay, so we should leave. Yeah. Okay, ready? Suna and Atsumu nodded their heads before taking a big gulp of air and diving under the water. It was a short distance to the other side and out into the sea. They swam their way back to the surface, and there waiting for them was a large boat with flashing lights. "This is the water police, please swim to the side ladder of the boat and climb up." "Well shit." Friday, September 24th, 8:13 a.m., Miya house. Atsumu sleepily waked into the bathroom and reached over to the shower to turn it on. He looked in the mirror while he waited for it to warm up. God, he looked exhausted. Given the fact that he and Osamu were up until 2 a.m. getting a very stern talking to by their parents the night before, let's just say they weren't thrilled about having the water police come knocking at their door at 11 p.m. Atsumu groaned and stripped off his clothes before stepping into the steaming shower. He went to reach for the shampoo bottle when he felt a strange tingling sensation through his body, and then he lost his balance and was on the floor. When he picked his head up, he looked down towards his feet, that felt oddly heavy, and saw a shimmering blue tail, a fish tail. What the actual fuck? To be continued.
Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Sorry that not a lot happened and Sakusa isn't even like in the video yet, but it's more like background information and stuff, I guess. And there'll definitely be more stuff that happens in the next video, so please look out for that. I'm still deciding on whether or not I should post on Thursdays or Sundays, so I might post on either of those days this week. I'm not sure yet, but please look out for the next video, and thanks for watching.